What's up guys, we're going to be going through the best NBA player props on Prize Picks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 18 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. Now a lot of you comment wanting to see how many I got wrong, and I thought I'd show you in today's video. We only got one pick wrong and got 18 right, which is a 95% win rate. Yes guys, you heard that right, 95% win rate. So we are on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get a 95% win rate and get 18 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord to meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, should be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $400 just yesterday, and another member who won $21 for the 5th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick, and when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first pick is none other than Zion Williamson for 4.5 assists, and this one is for less. Now look at Zion Williamson, we've actually seen him go on the under in 1 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see, but they do face off against none other than the Dallas Mavericks. Now we look at the Dallas Mavericks, as we all know, the Mavericks do rank 22nd in assists allowed. But the reason why we do actually like the under for this situation is that Dallas do a really good job at defending assists to the forward position, which is exactly what Zion Williamson is. Zion doesn't have the highest usage rate when it comes to the Pelicans, when it comes to the assist numbers, and because of that, we aren't really expecting a big assist game from him. You know, CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram actually get quite a lot more assists, and we think they will do probably a lot more damage than Zion Williamson has. And on top of that, like we mentioned, Dallas do a great job at actually defending forward. So because of those reasons, keep an eye out for Zion Williamson, 4.5 assists for less, because we think this is an absolute steal. Now getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Anthony Davis. Now Anthony Davis, great player, and this is for 28.5 points. However, this one is for less. Now look at Anthony Davis, we've actually seen him go on the under in 3 out of the last 5 games, and they do face off none other against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now when it comes to the Thunder, they do actually rank 13th in points allowed, so they do rank pretty high, and on top of that, they do rank very high as well on defending points to the center position. Because of that, we do like the under for the situation for Anthony Davis. He has been on a little bit of a cold streak as well, and we are taking that into consideration as well, and because of that, we do like the under for this situation here. So Anthony Davis, 28.5 points for less, I think is a fantastic pick. Now getting into the next one, we're going to be talking about none other than Victor Wembanyama. And this is rebs and assists for 13.5, and this is for less. Now look at Victor, we've actually seen him go on the under in 4 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see, and they do face off against the Atlanta Hawks. Now, Hawks do actually rank 29th in assists allowed and 22nd in also rebounds allowed. So the still reason why we like the under for this is that they do a great job at actually defending the center position, which is what Victor is on. We also are expecting restricted minutes from Victor Wembanyama in this game, which we think will take into effect. But even if he does play a full game, a normal game, we still see him going on the under here, as his average over the last 5 is 13, and he has only gone on the over once out of the last 5 games. So he has been, you know, very much not have such a high usage rate in these 2 departments, and we think it will continue on into this next game, no doubt about it. So Victor Wembanyama, 13.5 rebs and assists for less, I think is a great pick. Now getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about Clint Capella. Now, Clint Capella, as we all know, great player, and this is none other than rebs and assists for 11.5, and this one is for less. Now, look at Clint Capella, we've actually seen him go on the under in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see, and they do face off against none other than the San Antonio Spurs. Now, as we all know, Spurs do rank 28th in rebounds allowed and 27th in assists allowed, but we still like the under for this situation, as Spurs do a great job at actually defending rebounds and assists as well to the center position. So we're got a little bit of a mixed bag here between the two of Victor Wembanyama and also Clint Capella, and because of those reasons, we still do like the under for this. We've seen Capella not be able to get on the over pretty convincingly, especially over the last 5 games, and because of that, we think that will continue on into this next game against San Antonio Spurs. His average over the last 5 is 9.4, and if we also look at what the bookies are saying, the bookies actually have him favored to go on the under. Because of those reasons, we are sticking to the under for this and following with what the bookies are saying. So Clint Capella, 11.5 ribs and assists for less, I think is a great pick. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines. So here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So the first player we're going to be talking about is none other than Tyrese Maxey, who's been averaging 25.8 points, 7.2 assists, and 3.4 rebounds. So he has done a fantastic job for the Philadelphia 76ers, and they do face off against none other than the Houston Rockets. Now, Rockets do rank 4th in points allowed and 3rd in assists allowed, and when it comes to rebounds allowed, guys, they also do rank pretty average, as well as they do actually rank 14th. So when it comes to this team, I do believe when it comes to, Tyrese Maxey in general, we still like the over for Tyrese Maxey due to the fact that we are expecting Joel Embiid to actually be out for this game. We all know that when Tyrese Maxey is on and Joel Embiid is out, we tend to see him have a huge increase in his usage rate, whether it's points, assists, and rebounds. And that's why even though against a team like Houston that does restrict a lot of points and assists, we still like the over for this situation if Joel Embiid is out. Now, he is probably 90% sure that he is out for this game, guys. He is mentioned to be out, but if he does end up playing, then maybe look to go for something else. But if he isn't playing, then I definitely see Tyrese Maxey going on the over on his line, no matter, if it is even close to these averages. So keep an eye out for Tyrese Maxey, and especially keep an eye out for the injury status of Joel Embiid. Now, getting to the next player is Kyrie Irving, who's been averaging 33.8 points, 6.8 rebounds, and 6 assists in the last 5 games. So he has done a fantastic job for the Dallas Mavericks, and the Dallas Mavericks do face off against the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, when it comes to the Pelicans, they have done a pretty good job this season, but they do also rank 10th in points allowed, 18th in assists allowed, and 10th in rebounds allowed. Now, one of the reasons why we still do like Kyrie Irving for the over is due to the fact that when it comes to the Dallas Mavericks, we are expecting Luka Doncic to be out for this game, also Derek Lively, and also Dante Exum. So those are some big names when it comes to high usage rate, especially being Luka Doncic. And although Pelicans do rank pretty high in those categories, we still like the under for this situation. So definitely keep an eye out for the over for Kyrie Irving due to the fact that he is going to be out there and it has an increase in his usage rate since Luka Doncic is out for this game. So keep an eye out for the injury status, but it is most likely that he won't play. So because of that, guys, whether, Kyrie Irving's lines are close to his averages, I still see a lot of value going on the over here. Again, to the next player is none other than Cam Thomas. Now, as you all know, Cam Thomas is a great player, and they do face off against a great team. But first, I do want to talk about his averages. He's been averaging 11.6 points, 2.6 rebounds, and 1.4 assists. But they do face off against none other than the Miami Heat. Now, when we look at Miami Heat, we all know they are a very strong defensive team. They rank 6th in points allowed. They also rank 19th in assists allowed and 7th in rebounds allowed. Now, when it comes to this, as we all know, Cam Thomas actually has more usage rate in the rebounds and points department, and we actually can see him go on the under there, especially due to the fact that Miami are great at actually defending those, and especially to the guard position, which is what Cam Thomas is. Now, there definitely is some value in the assist as well, but guys, I tend to look more at points and rebounds for someone like Cam Thomas, who has a bit of a higher usage rate. When it comes to assists, it's a little bit more, 50-50 on whether it's going to go either way, but with Thomas in the points and in the rebounds category, since Miami ranked very high in those two categories as well, we could definitely see the under for him. So keep an eye out for that, guys, especially with Cam Thomas. And when it comes to Cam Thomas as well, what we do love about his game is due to the fact that he does get quite a lot of minutes out there. We tend not to see him do too much since, some other players have returned like Cameron Johnson. So because of those reasons, guys, we still like the under for this situation. So getting to the next player is none other than Trae Young. Now, when it comes to Trae Young, as we all know, Trae Young is a fantastic player, and Trae Young has been averaging 21.2 points, 8.4 assists, and 2.4 rebounds for the Atlanta Hawks, and they do face off against none other than the San Antonio Spurs. Now, when we look at the San Antonio Spurs, as we all know, they do rank 26th in points allowed, which is interesting to see, 27th in assists allowed, and 28th in rebounds allowed. Because of that, we could actually see him go on the over here. Trae Young has been playing great, and on top of that, with him having some of the highest usage rates in all departments, or especially points and assists, we could definitely see him go on the over here. When it comes to injuries, DeAndre Hunter and Wesley Matthews are probably the two big names that are going to be out for this game, and because of that, we definitely see someone like Trae Young being able to go on the over here, no doubt about it. When it comes to Trae as well, he has been having a pretty good string of games together, and because of that, we think it will continue on, especially against the Spurs, as the Spurs do allow a lot of points, rebounds, and assists, especially to the point guard position. So definitely keep an eye out for that. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be linked down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord. You can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.